They took it back there.
This does not seem like an appropriate sick room. There's far too much noise and alcohol. My God. Oh, God, your mother told me that you were sick. I thought I'd come here and spoil your time. What is that?
It's a Game Boy, Grandpa.
Is it gay? I'm taking that.
Grandpa!
It's a collector's item. I gotta be able to sell that for what? 40, 50 bucks? I don't know. You want this? I'm gonna give this to you right here. This is fine.
I was
No. Look. There's a time for playing, and then there's a time for stories. Don't fake sneeze like that. I'm gonna tell you. It's all right. I'm gonna tell you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you the greatest story the world has ever heard.
Books?
Yes, it's from books. It's called The Princess Bride. Doesn't that sound magical? Wonderful? Amazing?
Are there sports?
Sword fighting is a sport.
Sword fighting?
In Europe,
There's
yeah.
sword fight?
There's gonna be a sword fight. Sure,
Yes,
we can afford sword fights.
Okay.
Go ahead and grab. Let me grab your seat, and I'll begin telling you the story. All right, yeah, here we are. I know. This does not seem conducive to rest and hydration. All right, The Princess Bride. Let me do this. For this, what we have, Buttercup was raised on a small farm in the country of Florin. Her favorite pastimes include riding a horse, also a sport, and tormenting the farm boy, Wesley. Now, for this very first bit, we're gonna embellish this story a little bit because this is bullshit. This isn't even The Princess Bride. This is The Scarlet Letter. But let's go ahead and get her father in here. Let's get her dad in here. The deadbeat who sold her to a king. Spoilers. So for this very first scene, what I need, we're gonna play a game called Two-Line Vocabulary. In this scene, in much the vein of As You Wish, Wesley only responds with one of two sentences. First off, can I get like a sentence that you might say, something that you might say if you stub your toe? Keep in mind there are kids in the audience.
That hurts.
That hurts! That hurts. And something that you might say if you eat something that is absolutely delicious.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! And for her father, can I get something that you might say when you're extremely disappointed?
Bummer.
Shucks. Oi.
Bummer, shucks, oi. And something that you might say if you saw the love of your life. Oh.
Wow.
What errand are they currently doing in the house today? What needs to get done in this house?
Laundry.
Laundry? Let's go with laundry. Ladies and gentlemen, Two-Line Vocabulary and the first scene of the story.
Thanks for grabbing this from the river. I guess we're gonna have to hang this up. I think you should do it. It's so much work doing the laundry. I mean, I have to sit here and watch him do it all day long. Oh, you're not even doing it right.
Oh, bummer, shucks, oi!
Oh my gosh, do I have to explain how to do everything to you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So the delicate items that are here that we're hanging up,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, they're not supposed to be hung up. They're supposed to be like,
Oh, yeah.
you're supposed to go through the breeze with it and dry it by hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, ah! Bummer. That hurts. Oi!
Well, rub some dirt in it because we got lots of laundry going on here.
Oh, yeah! That hurts. Oh, yeah.
Dad, I think I just fell in love with the fur boy. What's his name? I can't even remember. Oh my gosh!
Bummer, shucks. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have those babies.
Let's see. Now, believe it or not, these two actually fell in love. All right. Apparently, abuse is a thing. It shouldn't be, but it is. So, are you with me so far?
So he sold her to a king?
Oh, we haven't gotten there yet, but soon. That's actually the next scene. Anyway, so many years later, Wesley goes off and is presumed dead, killed by the dread pirate Roberts. Now, we don't actually get to see that happen. That would be exciting. I'm sorry.
It sucks, Grandpa.
It's the Scarlet Letter. What do you think? Anyway, so Buttercup is now engaged. Her father sold her to the king to marry his son, Prince Humperdinck. Yeah. Man, the other kids who are over here in your bedroom are mean. He's a bad man. Also, he has a good friend called Count Rugen. He's got 6 fingers on his right hand that one of them can't bend. So for this, so what's happening now is Rugen is helping plan Humperdinck and Buttercup's wedding. Rugen's a bit of a cold-hearted monster, but he wasn't always. He used to have another job before he was a count and a torturer. We'll get there.
Yeah.
What did he used to do before he was a count?
Podiatrist.
Dance.
Oh,
Clown.
he used to dance.
This is a strange book, Grandpa.
It is totally a strange book. Let's give it up for him. I don't know.
Well, it's the 16th century. Women have a new role in the world. I am not going to plan it myself.
Woman. Actually, darling, I think you will. Woman, you only have one role, and we will decide your role. Such a manly man, wouldn't you say? Using my pinkies. A little softer next time. And I will let you know when you can touch me. And I will let you know when you can touch me. Actions like that are grounds for, you know. I think what we're missing here is a certain ambiance. You could just come with me, darling. If we just sashay over here for a minute. Sir, your bride-to-be. She'll be my bride when I say she'll be my bride.
You know, I'll marry you when I get a goddamn ring.
Oh.
On your knee, miss.
All right, okay, so what happens after that is Buttercup goes out riding. And unfortunately...
Sports, finally the sports.
More sports, yes.
Okay.
And we don't see them. We don't have the budget for a horse. But anyway, she gets kidnapped by 3 devious scoundrels.
Yes.
Kidnapping is not a sport either, but okay, I like it. I like her excited. It's good. She gets kidnapped by Vizzini, Fezzik, and Inigo Montoya.
Okay.
So they are currently planning to start some kind of a war. But the way that but instead of a war, I want to mix it up a little bit. I want some other kind of international drama or strife that isn't war related.
Cricket.
Hockey.
Yes, Grandpa.
It's a sport. It's fine. They're planning to start international hockey by kidnapping Buttercup. I don't know how.
Well, let's make it a little more exciting.
All right.
Like in hockey, you've got like a zone where there's a box, and then a zone in the middle, and then a zone where there's another box. This time, let's have 3 zones and we'll have the actors do different things in the zones.
I like where your mind is at. Okay, I'll get the actors, you get the zones.
Okay, all right. Okay. So what we're going to do for this game is when the actors are on this third of the stage, they have to do something. Please give me an accent that they will have to maintain while on this side of
Bulgarian.
French.
Australian.
French.
Australian.
I heard Australian. I heard a lot of Australian. We're going to do Australian. Okay. I need a musical style that they will have to exude. Reggae. This is the reggae zone, folks. And over here, I want,
You know, I've been hobbling around here myself. I want to give them like a physical malady, something that they have to do physically whenever they're in this space. So some kind of physical thing that they have to do whenever they're over here.
pick your
Jumping
nose.
Jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks. This is a jumping jack.
No, jumping jacks. I'm gonna say pick your nose and eat it. Pick your nose and eat it in this section of the stage.
So let's recap, folks. What do the actors have to do? Australian. Here they are speaking Australian.
Oi!
This is the reggae zone.
Come on.
And over here, we are picking our nose and eating the produce. Grandpa, could you please introduce our actors?
All right, yes, we have. I have not introduced any of the actors thus far because why not? So let's go ahead and playing Prince Humperdinck, Jim Schnitzenhofer, playing Brad Foster. Present will be Ethan Murphy. Inigo Montoya, Jen Horn. Cassini will be Heather Kilburn. Buttercup will be Kim Hopkin. And all the way over there in the corner, playing a myriad of roles, mostly the bishop, will be James Bailey. It's zones. Let's give him some love, folks.
Oh, wait, don't eat that. That looks nasty.
You don't tell me what to do! You might be taller than me, but you are not smarter, that is for sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. In Greenland, the land of giants, we don't eat disgusting things. We just eat rabbits.
Okay. Let's get back to the idea.
Right.
The idea that we are going to revolutionize. I know you can't believe that I would say this, but we get rid of the sword and we pick up the stick. And we give them to everyone.
Oi, oi.
And then the pretty girl brings out that puck between her breasts.
Yeah.
And everybody tries to whack it.
Yes.
As sure as my father is Domingo Montoya,
Everybody's gonna love it.
Every single person in the world's gonna go crazy for it, right? Right?
Now, as amazing as it seems, it's a little too not see-through. It's very visible.
In my personal experience with the Brute Squad, hitting women in the head with things oftentimes leads to great times.
Alright, but what if everyone had a helmet? What if everyone wore helmets?
Have we invented helmets yet? I don't know what year it's supposed to be.
Yeah, the knights wear them.
Oh, right.
I know. You know what? Hold it. I'm hungry.
I told you they're not bad. They're not bad.
Oh, my. You're all right, my opinion, man.
Right, so, what do you think? We start this thing and we call it something funny, something cute.
Right, like what you call white folks, but not white, but not honk. But in that vein of like.
Yes, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Fuzzy. It's like,
Like,
we call it like honk ball.
Right. Like honk ball.
Like, oh, I want to honk you.
Right. I want to haunt you too.
You need to back off now. You're not getting paid to touch me.
Hold on. I need to get a quick idea.
Okay.
All right, I'm having idea.
Let's see! Believe it or not, that's where hockey came from.
Wow.
Jamaicans invented it and they never play it, much like bobsledding.
That's incredible, Grandpa. I'm learning so much from this book.
Right, the book. Anyway, so they take Buttercup off to a land where they can start hockey.
Okay.
But unfortunately, they're being chased by a mysterious man in black. Oh, can I get an ooh? Can I get an ah? Can I get a there he is? There he is! So now comes time for the sword fight.
Yes. Sword fight.
We don't have the budget for a sword fight.
Oh.
I'm sorry, we do this at the bridge for donations.
All right.
So instead of so the man in black is confronting Inigo, who stayed behind to defend the retreat or the path or the direction that they're going in.
With Buttercup.
With Buttercup, yeah. And instead of swords in this scene, what is the only thing that they have to defend themselves?
Bananas.
Twizzlers.
Bananas and Twizzlers. Bananas and Twizzlers. Apparently they just have the snack bag.
Grandpa, those swords. You know what? It's even better. Those swords.
I believe it.
Should we do anything else?
I don't know. It's up to you. It's your story as much as mine. Yes, it is.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Not only will they defend themselves with Twizzlers and with bananas, but they'll also have a rap battle. If we can't have a sword fight, we at least have a rap battle.
If we can't have a sword fight, we can at least have a rap battle. Let's give them some love, folks!
I'm going to give you a little time to rest from the cliff of insanity and eat this banana.
That's very kind, thank you. Is that a Twizzler in your pocket?
Yes, my father made Twizzlers. I have a really long story about a bad guy.
Rap on, Ted.
On sad things, I don't like to linger, but this guy, he had a sixth finger, and he came after my dad, and he said, oh, that's what I want, what I had, and he wanted to pay my dad something like nothing, and so my dad said, no, nothing, and then he killed my dad, and so I challenged him.
That story took a turn, I'm so sorry.
That's right.
Your bananas and Twizzlers are perfectly formed.
Let me see your Twizzler. I think perhaps you should show me your Twizzler if we're going to do this.
It's right here. My hands, yes.
Okay, I'm going to bite my end into a sharp stick.
I'm going to peel one of the ends off to, just because I want to eat this part.
Do you feel rested and ready? Are you ready to fight me with your Twizzler and banana?
You've been more than kind enough so far.
Rap on, Mr. Wesley.
Yo, I really must say I admire your zeal, and I find this choice of weapons quite appealing. I don't know what's about to happen, but I tell you now, it's gonna be slapping. I've never seen a sword fight of this nature before. I hope you don't get bored, cause there are no swords. Watch out now.
Wesley.
I'm gonna throw this banana at you. Ha!
Goodbye. I have abs of steel. I am not going to come at you. This is a move called Twizzle Tay. And the banana peel.
You are wonderful.
What's this? I take spitball, put an end of Twizzler. Ah, this
That
clover.
hits me right in the cheek, but you don't know that I can dual wield.
Flip backwards. Oh, flip.
That's scene! Was it exciting?
That was exciting.
Was it entertaining?
That was very entertaining.
Was it weird?
It was very weird. It was very
That was
weird.
strange and unusual.
Yeah, I might need therapy.
You need therapy for a lot more reasons than that, child. Believe me, that Falcons jersey is not doing you any favors. What? Big Atlanta crowd here. It's fine. Anyway.
Let's continue with book.
All right. Well, the Man in Black defeats Inigo Montoya. He doesn't kill him, though. It's all right. All right. He's still alive. He'll come back in Act 2. Anyway, so the Man in Black has moved on to fight his second challenge, Andre the Giant.
Giant.
I mean, Fezzik. It's fine. He's played by him in the movie. I love everything that's happening. Anyway, so in this scene, it's a little known fact, but Andre the Giant was actually in terrible physical shape in this movie. He was in terrible physical shape. Anytime he needed to do anything, he needed a stunt double.
I didn't know that.
So for this part of the story, we're gonna actually have a stunt double. For Wesley, his stunt double is gonna be Jim. For Fezzik, Andre, his stunt double is going to be James Bailey. If they ever need during this scene somebody to do something for them, I don't know. Maybe it's a physical move. Maybe it's a kissing part. I don't know.
Oh, no kissing.
I don't know. I hope for my sake they do. It's fine. Anyway, they can call stunt double, and the stunt double will come out and take over the scene for them until they say stunt double off. All right. So instead of like some big physical confrontation like a sport, like wrestling or something like that, because you had enough sports, okay? You're getting worked up. You're starting to sweat. You're starting to get sweaty. So instead of that, we're gonna have them competing in a completely non-physical thing that you might do at like a party.
Let's take all these people. Baking.
Baking! They're competing in baking. The one who bakes the bestest cake gets to not die. Ladies and gentlemen, this is stunt double?
This is stunt double.
All right, come.
You use such small wooden spoons. I use trees! Big, gigantic, heavy-ass trees!
That's it.
Stunt double in!
Not yet.
Stunt double.
I must say, what an amazing show of sportsmanship. Given your physical size, I was not sure how you were going to incorporate it into this baking challenge, but now I stand corrected.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Oh, you're standing up.
Stunt double on!
I couldn't tell. Dear God in heaven above, what an impressive tactic you've done. You are clearly a man in black. Only a black man, a man in black can do BPM. Stand double on, just be in there for now.
Look how big this cookie is! It's peanut butter!
You think that's big? Huh? You think that's big?
Given that it's
I
not
can tell you big.
it's quite small.
Watch this. Oh! This is a rock, okay? A big old rock.
Are you going to bake the rock?
I'm going to eat the rock.
Oh!
Stand double on.
Very well. I will match you in the same kind. Stunt double on. Stunt double off.
The key is tiny rocks.
tiny rocks. Nutritious. So full of iron.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yes.
Fair enough. Well, I can do that. I can do that too. I can crush said rock, move, and pick up said pebbles. Now my back is just a mess. Give me a minute.
I haven't moved. Wait.
I got him.
Stunt double on. Wait, I was gonna eat those.
I don't know what happened. They were supposed to bake and it just ended up being rocky. So they were eating rocks. It was fun.
Talk about passing stones.
Who said that? Candy said that.
Who said that? I'll see you after the show. All right. Well, so moving on. So he is the man in black has defeated Fezzik, mostly probably because Fezzik had bowel obstruction, I assume. So he's come to face his final challenge.
Right, because he already beat Inigo Montoya.
He beat Inigo Montoya.
And he beat Fezzik.
He beat Fezzik.
So now it's on to the battle.
The Battle of Wits. It's like you know this story.
Yes. What is it now?
It's the Battle of Wits. I'm on to you. The Battle of Wits between the Man in Black and Vecini. All right. Yes. But you know, I'd like in this scene with the Man in Black and Vecini, I'd like to get inside their heads just a little bit more. So for this scene, I'd like to play subconscious thoughts. I would like for Brad to be doing what Wesley's thinking after he says his lines, and I'd like him to be doing what Vecini's thinking after she does her lines.
I like it.
I like it. That way we can actually see the wits.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, visible wits. I like
Visible
it.
wits.
Okay.
All right. It's a wit out. So it's fine. So instead of like some like battle where they have to figure out their they have to poison each other. That's no fun. How about we have them play like a childhood board game? Like what do you have around?
Chess.
Checkers.
Chess.
Chess? What kind of child do you have? Giant four.
Shoots and ladders.
Monopoly. Clue.
We got a lot of games. I mean, I'd imagine if you have 50 friends here, I imagine you have plenty of games. What do you want to play?
Hungry hippo.
Oh, you know that is my favorite. Hungry hippo.
Hungry, so they're gonna play Hungry Hippos in the Battle of Wits. Hungry, okay, that's what we're doing. I love it. Let's give them some fun.
I just have to make sure he's stuck with the pink hippo.
Oh.
I certainly hope you don't stick me with the pink hippo.
I stuck you with the pink hippo because colors don't matter in this game. What matters is your speed.
I think I totally got away with this.
Very well. When shall we begin?
I like to count to 3 to start hitting the hippos. You get those 2 over there, and I get these 2 over here.
Haha, I'm giving him absolutely no time to have any thoughts.
You pause for a moment. Are you ready?
I've got her now.
Stop talking back! I'm gonna count her now. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Wait. Are we going on 3 or after 3?
That'll slow that bitch down.
After 3.
But I'm gonna go on 3.
1, 2.
Go down!
3. Oh my God! Look over there.
What can that be?
I'm so tricky.
I'm so foolish. There was nothing over there. I'm supposed to be smarter than this man.
Bam.
If only there was a way to work poison into this scenario.
It seems all the balls are gone. We must now count who has more.
Well, I was I have more balls.
Are you done? Okay. I wonder who has more.
We have a tie.
I have 11, but I also have 2 personal ones.
Betrayed by one's own thoughts. Anyway, so what happens? What happens next in the story is Vizzini is
No.
What?
No.
What?
This isn't going anywhere. It's like just one trope after another.
It's an improv comedy show.
I think we need applause, and I just feel the need to vent about all of the things that are too cliche about stories in general. I want to go back to my Game Boy where it's not cliched.
All right, fine. You can vent for a little bit, but after this, I'm gonna want to take a little intermission. So one more scene, and then I can use the bathroom.
Yes.
All right.
Deal, Grandpa.
Deal. All right. I'm not washing my hands either.
All right. So, Princess Bride and many other stories have well-known story arcs and things that.
They have tropes. They have cliches. That's the whole thing about storytelling is like repeated incidents that happen over and over and over again. Kind of like nobody's cell phone ever works in a horror movie, or the good guy always gets the gets the girl at the very end, and the people who have sex get murdered in horror films. That's just that.
And the kindly grandpa always turns out to be the murderer.
I am not familiar with this trope.
So what we need from
Your mother knows I'm here.
So what we need from you guys is some things that are storytelling cliches that drive you nuts. We're going to need lots of them, so don't worry. And these lovely actors are going to create a symphony with your gripes. So can I have a storytelling cliche that Ethan particularly despises today?
True love's first kiss.
What about the first kiss?
True love's first kiss.
True love's first kiss. I hate that one. Can I have a storytelling cliche for James?
Stepmother.
Journey to the underworld. Ooh, evil stepmothers. Evil stepmothers. And for Heather?
Going to the eating cake.
Eat soup.
Abandoned by the father.
Damsel in
Dead
distress.
father. Damsel in distress. How about a horror movie trope?
Don't go into the basement.
Yes. And for Brad?
Journey to the underworld.
Journey to the underworld. It's a trope that's been with us epic hero.
Dante did it a long time
And last one for Jim has to be the best thing in the entire world.
Good guy always wins.
Bambi's mom died.
Can I go very specific there in Disney killing parents?
Less specific.
By the way, you are very lucky that Rob Reiner made this movie. Because your parents would be so dead, you'd be living with me.
All right. So,
What was my anti-trope?
Disney kills parents. So Jim is Disney kills parents.
Journey to the center of hell.
Journey to the center of hell.
Don't go into the basement.
Don't go to the basement.
Damsel in distress.
Damsel in distress.
Stepmothers.
Stepmothers.
True love's first kiss.
True love's first kiss. These are things we love to hate about storytelling. This is Greg Symphony. I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, it's fine. It was a character groan.
Okay.
I'm an old man.
Very
It was
well.
a character groan. Hold on, and now I have to old man sit on the floor. Can I get some applause, please? All right.
So I don't actually believe in love at all. I do believe in lust and somewhat like I've never been in a relationship for more than 5 minutes. But it wasn't a relationship for more than 5 minutes. She was beautiful. I did kiss her eventually. It wasn't on the mouth, but it was consensual. I promise you, whatever I did kiss her.
Why do the stepmothers always have to be evil? I hate when they're evil because it just makes no sense. I had a stepmother and she was very, very nice. I really love my stepmother. She took care of me.
I really don't need to be rescued, okay? Just because I'm locked in this tower, up in this brick, or you can't get a hold of me unless you climb, does not mean I need the help of a man. I am perfectly fine, taking care of myself, and I will find a way to get out. I will find a way. I will die before I let.
Why would you? Why?
People
She
don't
is
like
not
to
that
go to the
pretty.
basement
She's
on a
not that
regular
worth
day.
it. Just find
You
another
know, it's
woman
sunny
at a
outside,
bar. Stop
and
going
it's like,
to the
oh,
underworld, you
it's
stupid, idiotic,
let's go to the
horny
basement.
freak. That's a moron. Oh, you are so dumb.
A young fawn, and that
are idiots.
beautiful.
And then there was a roar. The scene of beauty. I tried to kiss her. So there was a gigantic dragon that got
I could use some. I could fun of I don't need no man, but you know what? You can give me a French fry or two eventually.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take us a 10-minute intermission. Go get yourself some more cider. There's a tip basket in the back. Please tip out your actors, tip out your bartender, and we will see you all in 10 minutes. Thank you all very much.